Hi, this is Rachelle, and I have a package here from TEMU. So let's get into it. I did place a really, well, big for me, pretty big order for Halloween. So this is my Halloween TEMU haul. And I was a little disappointed when the package came because it's smaller than my other packages. And so I'm wondering, is everything in here? I hope it is. So, or maybe I'll get another package, or maybe it was just smaller things. We'll see. I guess it was just smaller things. So I'm going to set this aside and just pull from it while it's at my side. So the first thing I have here is Halloween stickers, I think. I think this was 100 of them. 100 pieces. My cat has a zoomies, so if you hear anything, that's what that is. Oh, but they're glossy. Oh no. Okay. I think they're kind of like vinyl stickers, but I can still use them. I just don't like glossy too much. It just doesn't go with the aesthetic. But these are what they look like. Ooh, I like that one. So I guess these are the more vintage look. It would have been so much better if they were matte, but this is what they look like. See, you can't really see them that well because of my lights and the glare, but this is what they look like. So it's mostly natural colors, blacks, so it has that vintage look. Okay, so I got those. Let's see what else. So this is just going to be random, I guess. I did have a few pieces of lace in this order, or trims. So the trims are a little different. Oh, I got the really fancy florally trims. So this is one of the trims that I picked out, and I think it goes this way. It's bows with two flowers in the center. So that's pretty. That's one of the laces. Well, I guess this is a pretty big haul. It just is in a small pack. Now this, kind of upset that they folded it up like that, but this is tracing paper. I decided to give it a try. And I'll just have to put it under some heavy paper pads. I don't know how they call this tracing paper. This is tissue paper. So this was not a good purchase. This is definitely tissue paper. I can use it because I do use tissue paper for mixed media stuff. But again, it's not tracing paper. So you kind of have to be careful because of what they call things when it's not actually that. This is my first time giving them a chance with the paper. Because I don't really use 6x6 papers that much, and it seems like most of the papers that they have are 6x6, but I decided to give it a try because it's Halloween, of course. This is called Silent Castle, and 12 different designs, 2 sheets. I do like this. Is it double-sided? No. That's unfortunate, but still pretty nice design. And I hope this is not somebody's knockoff. If it is, I did not know, so don't come for me in the comments, please. I don't know what it is, but people like to come for me in the comments over here. I don't know why, but anyway. I do like the papers. I wish they were bigger. Even I would settle for an 8x8 if I couldn't get a 12x12. 8x8s would be great. The skeletons. The moons. This looks like chandeliers or candelabras. You can barely see them there in the background. Some body parts. More skulls. I don't know about this. apothecary drawers, and then this pattern. Okay, so that is the 6x6s. Here are some more stickers. I hope these aren't glossy. Let's hope. Oh, they're glossy. Phooey. Okay, so these are more traditional, fun Halloween stickers. Looks like it has anime characters. Not really fond of that, but I don't think they all would have that. And this is what they look like. Some little cutesy tootsy things, and then just fun traditional Halloween looks. Okay. And I think this is a set of 100 too. That one's pretty cute. Okay. So that is those. Oh, that one's cute too. I like that one. Very traditional. Oops. Okay. So that's kind of what I was looking for when I ordered these, was a traditional look, because I don't have much of that in my stash. Okay, here are some more stickers. I think these have more of that vintage look as well, but they are Halloween glossy again. Oh boy. I wonder if I could go over them with something, maybe some matte medium or something to dull that gloss. Well, no, wonder what would happen. Witch's Brew. Oh, that one's come off of the backing. So they're not very thick. So I do like that about them. If they are vinyl, they're very thin vinyl. Dragon's Blood. So these look like labels. Maybe that's how I could use them. Yeah, these are labels for potions and poisons and such. Dragon's Breath, Werewolf Fur, Shape-Shifting Potion, cute, Vampire Blood. Very nice. Shape-Shifting Potion, Dementor, Eye of Newt, Crow's Feet, Spider Venom. Oh, Shape-Shifting Potion must be the brand. And this is Vampire. The Undertaker, Pumpkin Spice Liquor, Bone Powder, Nightshade, Deadly Nightshade. All right, I like these. These are fun. So I need to keep those separate. These are not just the vintage Halloween. They're actually potion labels. Okay. All right, here is another lace. Ooh. This one is pretty. Okay. So it is hearts with little bows and pearls in the center. So they're like little individual appliques, I think. Very nice. It's just that you don't get very much, but I think, you know, that's a pretty good amount, I guess, for like $1 or so. Here is another bag of lace or trim. This is another one that's kind of like individual appliques, but it's very decorative. Let's see, I don't know which way it's up. I'm just gonna go this way. But it has a layered flower with a pearl center, and then it has like the little rosette florals. This one is pretty heavy compared to the others, but that is what it looks like. And it's very pretty. So there's that. I also got another pack of stickers. I think when I originally started shopping for Halloween, I was really looking for stickers. And then I just kind of stumbled upon other things while I was there. Thank goodness. These are matte, and they're like a matte satiny finish. That's great. Okay. So maybe I should order another set of these. This is what they look like, and these are more traditional as well. Not crazy about him, but he could work. There's that. Pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns. Happy Halloween. Yeah, these are more of what I really, really wanted. And it's got the new traditional colors of Halloween. It used to just be mostly black and orange, and now you got purple and the lime green in there, which is cool. Gives you a little more color. This one has a little teal in it also. I wonder if I should start adding teal to my Halloween color schemes. The witch's hat with the balloon. It's like a little Halloween headband. These are nice. I'm happy with these. And you get a bunch. This might be the one that's 100, and maybe those are the ones that are less than 100. Look at that one. These are perfect. Okay, so I can't flip through all of them because it's entirely too many. Ghost face. Okay, so that is the stickers. I had another pack of the paper 6x6s. Looks like I got some of the same paper in here. So this pack was more gothic, dark Halloween. This is more fun, but it's still got that dark tone to it, I think. I think it's the same specs, 12 designs. This one is called Terror Valley. So, ooh, I do like the papers. That's pretty nice. There's the purple one. Bats and pumpkins or gourds. What are these, feathers? This one is the lantern, the gravestone or the cross, and a book and more gourds. I might have had 3 before. This is a butterfly or moth with the bats. Oh, I like this. This would make a nice cover for something. Nice and dark. Got the purple spider webs. Then this pattern of the book, the skull. I think I have these graphics. You know, I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, they're a knockoff. I don't know if these are knockoffs specifically, but sometimes when you think something's a knockoff, it may not actually be a knockoff, especially when it comes to graphics like this, because you can buy these graphics for commercial use. And I specifically recognize the graphics on this page that you can purchase and use for commercial use. So, and even some of the big designers do that, and I know that for a fact. So don't always just assume it's a knockoff or that they stole it, because a lot of people use the same graphics or artwork or however you want to call it. I'm coming from the planner community, and yeah, that's a big thing over there. And you see that a lot in the planner community. Several different shops will sell the same images, and that's because they source them all from the same place. And everybody is aware of that over there. I don't know. Anywho, there's the moons again. So it looks like that was the only real dupe, and I'm sure the coloring is probably a little different on that. Okay. All right, so we got that done. Let's get into the stencils that I got. Guess I can just take them out. Not all crumpled up. There we have bats. Let's use this chipboard. So those are the bats. Love it. This is great if you're doing a Halloween journal to just add a little pattern onto your page with a little ink, and you can still write on it. Nice. Then here we go. This is a spider web. Ooh. And it's really fine and intricate, which I like. That means those lines are going to be really fine. I created one for myself, and I used my Cricut to cut it, but I didn't make the lines this fine because I wasn't sure how well it would work It looks like it's got a few pieces that I still need to punch out. But yep, that's what that looks like. This is totally worth it. And I will list all of the links to all of these items if they're still available. I'll link to them, and I'll put a link to my website where you can just go and go down the list on my website of what I picked up. Then this one is pumpkins and gourds. It's another delicate thin one. Guess I still need this. Some of the pieces still stuck in there from it being cut. But that's what that looks like. So perfect for fall. And let's see, I think that's it for those. Then I also got some stamps. I guess I can still use this for the stamps. So I want to take this out. Ooh, I like these. Okay. So I got this one. I wasn't really crazy about this mummy character here. I was more into it for the spider webs because I want to stamp spider webs on a bunch of things, and these bats were fantastic too. It says trick or treat, happy Halloween, I'm here for the candy. Then a little jack-o'-lantern candy bucket there. But that is what that looks like. These are pretty good size stamps. Let's see. This one measures about 4 inches by 2. I mean, I'm measuring from web end to web end, 5 inches by 2. Little mummy is about 3.5 inches. So these are pretty he's about 2.5 inches wide. These are pretty decent size stamps. So I'm happy with that. Okay, then I also got these book corners that I'm not that thrilled with. They're tiny little book corners, but I think they'll work fine. I don't really have that many, not real book corners. I have those faux ones that I ordered from TEMU, but these are kind of small. But that is what they look like. So these are the bronze look, or brass, okay. And then I also got these. So I got 2 packs of those. Hopefully they will work out. Then I got these. So these are just the alpha metal dies. They measure approximately 3/8 of an inch by 1 inch. So about 3/8 of an inch by 1 inch. And you have, well, that's the larger. So you have a larger size and a smaller size. And then you have the numbers in there as well. There's that. I got these guys. They are skeletons. Yep, they're in ballet positions. So I thought those were cute. I got this one that says trick or treat, but it's backwards. But it's got the bats, the spider web, more bats, and the witch's hat. That one's going to be fun to cut. Then we got the witch right here on her broom. This one's kind of small. This one is about 2 3/4 by about almost 3 inches. And I'm measuring at the widest points. So let's see, hopefully you can see her on her broom. I thought she was kind of cute. Then this, since I'm working on the coffin composition notebook, I thought this would be a nice addition to my stash. It's got the black cat. Well, you can make them whatever color you want. It's got a witch's broom. You got 2 jack-o'-lanterns in there. And I'm not sure what the other smaller piece is. It's probably something that goes with one of the other pieces. But yeah, I thought that was fun. This one measures 4 by 2, the coffin. So that kind of gives you an idea of the size of the other pieces. And again, I'll link to everything on my website. This is a skull. I'm showing you the other side because the label is covering most of it on that side. But that's what that looks like. Got another spider web. This one has a spider in it, but it's a corner die. Let's see. From web to web is about 4 inches. And the height is about 1 3/4 inches. The skull is 3 inches and 2 inches. So 2 by 3 skull. Keep my ruler out. Some more spider webs. Widest point is 4 inches. Tallest point is 3 inches. 3 inches that way, 3 inches that way. But it's a corner piece. Here we go with another trick or treat. It's just a drippy text. Got a pile of jack-o'-lanterns. We got chains. And you can link them up and make them as long as you want. We got bats of all styles in here. This is what it looks like on the other side. Those are going to be fun to play with. And this is the Harry Potter hat. What is it called? It's called the sorting hat, I think. We got some more jack-o'-lanterns of different shapes and styles. Oh, I'm not giving you sizes. Well, the bats are pretty small because they're bats. The hat is about 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Let's see. Looks like this is the tallest bat. And he is about 2 inches. The widest bat, maybe this one, is 2 1/4 inches. So these are fairly small, but they're not tiny. They're a good size. And then the largest jack-o'-lantern here is about 2 1/4. And the widest one is 1.5. Well, 1 3/4. So these aren't that small either. And this is another witch. This one, she has her broom and a cat. And she is 3 1/4. Widest point is about 1 3/4. Let me see how she compares with the other witch. There she goes. So I think they could go together actually. They're pretty similar. This one says Happy Halloween. It's in a circular shape. It has the bats. It has a jack-o'-lantern, a cat, a spider, a couple of spiders actually. This is what it looks like from the other side. It's kind of hard to look at some of these like this because the text is backwards and everything. So it's probably better to see them once they're cut. And I got this with the ravens or blackbirds, however you want to call it. I forgot it. I gotta remember to do the sizes. I'm sorry. 3.5, pretty much about 3.5. So 3.5 circle thing. And this one, about 2 inches by 2 inches. The biggest one. Okay. Then we got this one that says Wicked with a spider, and I don't think you have to use the spider with it. I think that's 2 separate pieces. This one is 4 3/4 by 1 3/4. Wicked. And then there's the spider. Looks more like a tick though. Okay. All right. And then I got these spooky houses, which I'm thinking these could be used for anything really. I don't think they necessarily have to be spooky. It just depends on how you use them. I think they could be used for any time, actually. These measure, let's see, the tallest one is about 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. And this is what's, I think, the smoke that comes from the chimneys. I think that's what that is. And then a tree, a piece of a tree. All right, and that is it. Wow, when I placed the order, it seemed like I got so much more. But I did get a lot of dies. So this is a good amount of dies. I only got one clear set of clear stamps, but I do have a lot of Halloween stamps now. I'm just kind of slowly building my stash. So when the holidays roll around, I'm not scrambling around to find things to work with whatever I need. I think the only thing that I'm disappointed in is definitely the tracing paper that is actually tissue paper. And I'm not so sure about the book ends yet, the book corners yet, but we shall see. They may work fine. I just thought that they were a little small. Other than that, I'm happy with everything. Oh yeah, and I don't like the glossy on the stickers, but that's not gonna stop me from using them. I still like them, I just didn't like the glossiness. I'm back with a few more Halloween goodies to supplement the original haul. I missed a few things, saw some things that I was interested in, so I picked those up, and they are specifically for a project that I'm working on. Hopefully you can see these. Maybe I need to take it out. So these are potion bottles, and I think they will work pretty well with the potion labels. So there's that one. This is another one with some potion type pieces. It's a little smaller, but it has the bat, the skull and crossbones, things like that. This one is a little more fun. It has Eye of Newt, and what is this one? I think it's livers, something livers. And what is the other one? Lizard, maybe? So livers, lizard, Eye of Newt, or Eye Newt. More potion bottles. Let's get with the bags. And this one was just a fun Halloween. It's a little table, and then all of these little bits and pieces set on the table. You got a cat, a mirror, looks like a cauldron, a candelabra. All of that can sit on the table. The skull, hourglass, and some very, very tiny things. And then this one is more potion bottles. They're already separated. Oops, I don't want to lose that piece of metal in there. I think this was supposed to be all one, but it looks like they came apart during shipping. But that's what they look like. These are going to be interesting to work with. These are really good size. Again, I have to go back and look at the pictures. Oops. So, as usual, I usually do have to do that when it's more intricate or multiple pieces to the die. I go back and look at the picture on the website. I probably should take a screenshot when I order it, just in case it's not there when I go back. But this is about 4 by 2.5. So that's the biggest, and these are a little smaller. So this goes with this, this goes with this, this goes with this. Okay. Then I also picked up some more lace trim, and I know I said I was getting white, but yeah, so I have to correct the issue that I'm having with a project. So I needed black trim. And every time I have tried to dye white trim black, it's not as black as I would like it to be. So I decided to go ahead and buy some, and this is what I picked up. I think it's pretty cute. Nothing spectacular, just a simple black trim. So that is everything from this TEMU Halloween haul. And what I usually do when I do a TEMU haul is try to show how I use some of the products. So I'd use some of these items in my holiday planner, which is a customized composition notebook. So here I'm just going to go through and show a few of the things that I use. I use the clear stamps with archival ink, and I am decorating the monthly spread for October in this DIY planner. I'm also using this planner as my December daily, so I'm using it from October through December, and I have Christmas lists and all sorts of things in it. If you want to see how I created this, all the details are available on my other channel at SCRAPCRAFTASTIC. I'll link to the channel in the iCard up above. Here I'm just testing out the stamp to make sure that it's going to stamp well, and I am putting the spider webs in the corner. I'm going to quickly go through and show where I added washi tape. This washi tape was not part of the haul, but it was part of my design for this spread, so I left that footage in. And I'm adding a doll from Coco's Vision, and I'm stamping some other stamps from my stash. Again, these stamps were not part of the haul. Then I'm using the bats that were part of the clear stamps from TEMU. I inked around the edges a little bit, added some rub-ons from Dollar Tree, and that is the spread. So just adding the extra stamping of the spider webs and the bats, I feel like really pulled this together. They made a huge difference on this spread. So that's just one example of how I'll use some of these items from Temu. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the haul. Let me know what you think about the spread, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Bye.